Hi guys, this is going to be a quick video on how to create your own custom enumerations. Hopefully this will help in the creation of your EAs. First off, you're going to create a list of your custom enumerations. For instance, if you want to create something with values, you're going to start off in small letters, type in enum, E-N-U-M, followed by enum in capital letters, underscore, and then a name you want to give for that list. Starting off with a curly bracket, open curly bracket. Give a name for your value, your first value, and if there's any other values, followed by a comma at the end. The last value doesn't have a comma, or the last entry of that list doesn't have a comma. And then at the end, close curly bracket, followed by a semicolon. Next up, copy your name that you gave it. Go to fxDreema. Paste it in the type value box. Give it a name. Give it a default value, one from your list. You can update. And now you have to create an MQ5 file. Save it. Go to that MQ5 file where you saved it. Open it, and then in Metatrader, go just below this line which says enumerations, imports, constants, and variables. Go back to your list that you've created. Copy the whole thing. And then just paste it in there. Compile it. Okay, so I've got an error. Just fix it. Let me just fix it in the list as well. So I'll do this again. Click on compile. And once it's compiled, go to Metatrader, and then you can, let me just refresh. And then if you go into inputs, you can see it over there. There's your list of custom values that you've created. I'll give another example. Let's take, for example, time frames. Small letters E-N-U-M at the beginning, the name, capital letters enum, underscore, and a name you want to give it. Opened by a open curly bracket, followed by a name that you want to give for your first value, equals period M1, comma, followed by the rest of your values, and at the end, make sure you don't have a comma at the end. Close curly bracket, semicolon. Okay, so this thing with periods is because it's built in. You can't just straight off use it in your customs enumerations list. You have to give it a different name. So anything that's built into Metatrader becomes a bit tricky. I haven't learned a lot about this yet, but this is what I've got so far on how to create custom enumerations. So copy your name that you gave the list, go to fxDreema. Let's just delete this one. Give it a name. Custom time frames. Give it a default value, one from your list. Update. Save it as an MQ5 file. Open that MQ5 file. It should open Metatrader if you don't have any other programs loading your MQ5 files. Okay, so let's just delete this one, reopen it. Hold on. Okay, so that's clean now. Go back to your list. Copy that entire list. And then go back to Metatrader, paste it under Enumerations, Reports, Constraints, and Variables. Click on Compile. Go to Metatrader, refresh, select a different EA, go back to that one, go to Inputs, and you can see it over here. And that's how you create custom enumerations. And if you want to know where to use these, you can use them anywhere you please, where they're suited. For instance, this time frame over here, you can create custom time frames and add it to that, and that should work. And if you've got something like your custom values, then you can add them over here. Maybe MA periods that you want, like specific MA periods that you want tested out. You can throw them in there, wherever you need them. You can do this with anything, basically, days, times, pairs, anything of your choosing. And that's basically it.